Blog Talk Radio.
You're listening to the Lina Jones Diamond Network Show. This is the place where you and your business are the stars. Now welcome your host, Lina Jones.
Hey, what's up, Diamond? How's everybody doing today? Let me get my mic adjusted so it won't sound like I'm breathing hard on you guys this evening. Welcome to another episode of That's Real Talk with Lina and Sue. And, of course, me and Sue has been talking already. So go ahead, say
What's
hey,
up,
Sue.
Diamonds? What's up, Diamonds? How's your summer going? Oh, my God. It's hot one.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it?
It's a hot one. It is. My sister told me it was going to be a hot one, but I didn't believe her. I'm just like, oh, no, it ain't going to be that bad. It's awful. It's
yeah, I'm
awful.
out of state right now, and it's like in the mid-90s right now.
Well, it's cooler here in Virginia, but not for long because we're going into another heat wave by the end of the week when the heat index feels about 105.
Oh, brutal. Brutal. But it is midsummer. It is midsummer. So how you doing? How's your summer been going?
Besides just being hot, busy, it's been crazy busy. I haven't been able to really enjoy anything, Phil. I just stay busy and angry because I'm busy. So
angry because you don't get to enjoy anything, right?
Yeah, angry because, like what we were talking about earlier, when I do take that time, I feel like I'm cheating. There's 50 million things waiting to be done, and here I am going to kick it and watch TV and kick my feet up for a while or go for a swim or something. And then, I don't know. What about you?
I know. My husband said the same thing. He's like, you're so busy that you love summer. I love summer. I am a summer girl. I love the water. I'm an advanced scuba diver. I haven't been diving in a long time, but I love the water, and I love the world underneath the water as a diver. And I could float all day. I could swim all day. I could just be outside in nature all day long. I'm not one of those sun people, though, right? Like, I'm not going to go set up a little chair and get myself all slathered up in sunscreen and lay out in the sun all day. I have to be busy doing stuff and enjoying things outside to really, be out there. I just couldn't lay there all day. And he's like, it's July, and you have not been outside at pretty much hardly at all. And I'm like, I know. And he's like, that's really sad. And I said, I know, it's so sad. So, yeah, it's, but that brings up a good point, which is our topic for this evening, with our new format of 2 hours. Y'all get us for 2 hours because Lina and I found that.
Be on here like forever.
No, it goes so.
You guys are going to feel like that we are just so serious yackers, but we're going to try to keep you guys entertained for the whole 2 hours. It's going to fly by. If anything, you're going to be like, I want more.
Yeah, exactly. You'll be like, it was 2 hours already? That's crazy. It didn't feel that way. But that's because Lina and I are that's how we get down. You know how we get down. We like to have fun. And that's the problem, is that if we're only having fun like this, once a month on this radio show, there's something wrong with that, Lina.
It is.
There's something wrong with that. This topic for tonight is all about friends. Last month we talked about our children and what we do with them over the summer, but what do we do with ourselves over the summer? Like spending time with friends at the barbecues and swimming and maybe enjoying festivities and activities and graduation parties or just get-togethers to just hang out, right? And if we're so busy and we're not doing that ourselves, how the heck do we get time to do that with the people that we love hanging out with?
I don't know. What about if you have friends and you don't like your friends, and it's summertime and you want to do stuff with them, and you don't have anybody to do stuff with?
I would say get new friends. No. You know what? That's a really good question. Coming from my perspective as a therapist, that has often been a problem that I have actually seen people about, Lina. They would come to me with, I feel hurt and I feel upset by this friend or that friend or this thing that happened or this thing that was said, and I don't know how to talk to them about it. And now it's really awkward and uncomfortable, and we're invited to their wedding or their get-together that they're having, in 3 weeks, and I want to go, but I don't want to go. What do I do? So, yeah, that's a tough call.
Yeah, it is. It is. So we've been on this. I've been talking about it, and each show during the month. Matter of fact, I have to give a shout out to my sponsors. I need to thank BBL Productions, Miniature Me Academy, who has a summer program going on right now, and Restoration for Life Ministries, a video that you can find on the LJBN.TV internet channel. If you haven't checked that out yet, please do so. Now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yes, thank you, sponsors. You're awesome.
So I've been touching on it a little bit on each show during this month, and now we're gonna blow it out the window pretty much. Now I just started kicking the pink elephant by saying, what if you have friends and you don't like them? And I
just dove right in.
Yeah.
I dove right in. I said, forget kicking the pink elephant. Let's just drag him into the middle of the room. Let's just drag him in and look at him from all sides. Screw that, kicking him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yes. So if you have friends, so I'm going to say some things about friends that are very blunt. That I've seen and heard in different situations, not just my own, but in others and other friends and stuff like that. So, and there are things that you don't normally would say, you think, but you don't say. So we're just going to say, if it's sayable, right, Sue?
Yep. Yep. Well, my philosophy is you got to be honest. I mean, how does it serve you to have a friend that you care about, whether they're a really close friend or they're an acquaintance and somebody you know and kind of hang out with every now and then? How does it serve anybody if there's something going on between you two or you feel a certain way and you don't say anything about it? How is that ever going to solve anything? That's like ignoring the IRS tax bill or ignoring your student loan debt or ignoring the electric bill or ignoring, that you got to go to work next Tuesday and going, I don't want to deal with it. It's too uncomfortable. Well, you got to, right?
Mm-hmm. That's right. I
mean, so.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, well, I was just going to say it's uncomfortable, and I think that's what people really shy away from is that fear of conflict. I don't want to have conflict, but don't you have conflict if you're not saying anything?
Yes, you do. The conflict is with yourself mainly when you don't say anything. I think it's you're dealing with this and you don't want to tell anybody, especially if you're at a party. You don't want to tell anybody else because then you get to be looking like the Debbie Downer,
Yeah.
But I mean, all of us are sensitive to a certain point, and you have friends that you may have some friends that can't even consider that. They're inconsiderate. They'll invite you. Okay, what about the friends that invite you to the party? Okay, just so they could show off with their other friends.
Oh, wow. Okay,
about,
lay down on the couch, audience.
Yeah.
And then, see me on the way out.
Yeah.
No, here you go. I mean, that one, it really, it's like, okay, so they're insecure. And this is the thing. If we realize when we're hanging out with friends that somebody's kind of showing up to the party, literally or figuratively, right? And they're showing off, and they're trying to one-up you, and they're trying to, like, play a game that's like, I'm better, or, oh, okay, so it's like, I just thought of something. It's like when you're talking to people, right, and you're telling a story, and you're like, oh, so I got this really cool shirt on sale for like half off, and then somebody else chimes in and they one-up you. Oh, I got 2 shirts, or I got, I got the better car, or I found a better this or a better that, or cheaper, right? They're trying to, you can tell they're trying to one-up you, right?
Yeah, and then they act like nothing ever happened. Then they act like you don't know what they're doing. You're on the other line and your eyes are just like rolling, and you're like, really? You're like,
really?
So.
Right. They're just really insecure. They're insecure. They're afraid, and they need the validation and the approval from whoever they're around to be important. So what I do is I just kind of smile, and I guess maybe doing what I do for a living, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I kind of know that, people kind of come from that place when they get really scared and they're insecure and fearful and stuff, and they just really want approval and validation, that I just kind of let them take the thunder, and I just kind of send them a whole lot of love and a whole lot of support internally while I'm rolling my eyes and shaking my head, because I'm still human. I still get triggered into wanting to, like, smack them in the face and tell them to shut up and stuff, but I don't, because I just look at them and I come from a place of love, because I know they must have had rough things in their life if they feel that insecure that they need to one-up everybody all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean,
there's a such thing as healthy competition. Sometimes you may have a friend, and this usually found in sports. I find more often than anything else that it's found in sports than anywhere else, that there's sometimes a somewhat healthy competition when it's good, when it works for the betterment of a team. If the team is all together and one of them can flip better than the other, but it takes all of us to be good flippers to make the team win as a team.
Absolutely.
Does that make sense? Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
I
think the heat got to you.
I
think the heat got to your brain.
Yeah. In those scenarios, I find it good. But with a girlfriend, or a guy friend, a male versus male, and now they say men don't do that, but they do. Nowadays, they do it even more, because everything's so competition, see me, look at me type thing in today's society. So men are doing it more, even just as much as women are, but women are the main factors that I find that do it. When you tell your friend about, it could be a couch. You could say, oh, well, I have I've been wanting this blue couch, and you show it to them. You show it to them because they're your friend. You think that they're your friend, and you want to share this because this is something that means a lot to you.
Right.
And so you share it with your friend. And your friend's like, oh, yeah, that's nice, or whatever. And then a couple of weeks, couple of months go by, and they say, oh, yeah, I went out and bought a new couch. And that's your friend. You're like, okay, yeah, I'm coming over. I want to see a new couch. You walk in the house, and it's the house that you told them about. Not only did you tell them about it, but they acknowledge, like, you never said nothing. Like, they just started this couch out of the clear blue sky. Don't even acknowledge the fact that, I'm going to copy. I would rather my friend say, you know what, that is a nice couch. Girl, I'm going to get that. You better get it first. You better have her get it, because if you don't, I'm going to get it. I've got to get it.
Yeah, right. Right. Well, I love, okay, so I have to admit something here. I don't get to watch a lot of TV because I'm busy, and I kind of use TV as my guilty pleasure every now and then. And there is a series that my husband just cracks up laughing that I really enjoy. And he's like, that's going to fry your brain. He goes, why do you watch that drivel? And I'm like, because